What else would I add? Jerry and I hear all of the time that the world needs this right now. The world needs what Worldview Intelligence has to offer, because we live in a time when the world is becoming more polarized, it is more fragmented, and it is harder and harder to bridge some of those conversations. And so what we hear from people over and over again is that Worldview Intelligence inspires hope, confidence, and courage for people to engage in the conversations that really matter to them. And it provides skills and knowledge to be able to transform relationships, conversations, and workplace cultures. And so we see this in the work that we're doing on a regular basis. We see how the language is accessible to people, and we see the willingness of people to engage in the language and in the conversations. And we know from both our work with Worldview Intelligence and from the where we've brought it to the people who've been exposed to it, that they say it's sticky and it stays with you and it kind of works in you over time, so that it's a skill that builds in, it builds on itself. And this curiosity, this sense of being able to pause to try to understand more fully what's going on, doesn't mean I have to agree with it. I'll often say there are a lot of worldviews out there that I still don't agree with, even when I understand where they come from. But I think understanding where they come from gives me a little bit more compassion most of the time, and empathy, just to cognitively understand or intellectually understand how a worldview is shaped, is useful. And then we can choose. And we can always know better where our own boundaries are. And we can also know how to make connections, bridge differences, and really be in those conversations that are important to us in healthy and constructive ways so that we get to better outcomes.